days like this where I start to get that feeling again of feeling like I've overstayed my welcome. And I mean that strictly job wise. Like right now, I'm getting that feeling of just like, bro, like you started working as a tech for the sake of, learning the job, getting into sales, which is originally what you applied for. And then, you know, going from there. And I know, especially in this economy, it probably ain't the best move to be probably going somewhere else. At least not this month. Maybe at the latest by like March of next year. I may or may not go ahead and seek to making it to 3 years. And then that'd be it. You know, my coworker actually made a really good point this morning. He was like, because we both work in sales, and he was just like, he's actually leaving tomorrow, like indefinitely, um, in regards to this job. And he was like, this is a great retirement job. And he ain't know it, but that hit me. And I was just like, yeah, it's a good retirement job. I'm not looking for a retirement job. Like, bro, I know for a fact I was meant for so much more. And the fact that even before that, he was saying how he was like, yeah, this is just supplemental income for you until you build up your business. Because he knows I have a business outside of my job. But then I don't think they know that, like, I'm really looking to monetize my creativeness as well, too, in terms of, the dancing, the graphic design that, like, I ain't even put on YouTube yet. There's a bunch of things that I'm able to do. And I feel like a lot of times my desire to be creative, you know, I gotta utilize it within my job as well. But I'm just like, man. It's like I'd be feeling so conflicted because I'd be like, man, like, I done started showing up late. I done started, like, just not even caring no more. And not caring as in, like, because I do be feeling bad about showing up late. And by late is life. And it's like, they may say, like, they want us here between, like, 7:15, 7:30. And I might wake up at, like, 7 o'clock. I live 20 minutes away. It might take me 10, 20 minutes to get ready, depending on the situation. And so I might not get here till about 7:30, 7:40. I know today I got here like 7:25, so I got here on time, but just like, man, like, a big part of me is just like, bro, why did you stay so long? And a big thing was it was security. But then I'm just like, Jerry, when have you ever been a person that cared about security? And then I think about it, I'm like, when I started paying rent. that's that's when I started caring about security. So it's just like, I feel as if a lot of times I'm like a lot of times I just chalk it up to like, man, you probably just being lazy, bro. Like, just get up, go do it, get up early, you good. But then it's like, why is there this, like, I get these moments of like more euphoric feelings where I do something, I was just like, okay, I push myself to get out of my comfort zone and things of that nature. Which, granted, I do want to have that more. But then more often than I feel like it should, is that feeling of, like, you're not even going to be here long, but it's almost as if like you're making plans on being here for much longer. When in reality, you said it yourself, you may make it to 3 years and that's it. But that was from the very beginning, even back when I was a technician. And even back when I was a technician, I was making more money than I am now. And even then, I wasn't like, not that I wasn't satisfied. I was satisfied more so with the income, but then it was just like the different things we kind of have to like go through. Because even the technicians now, like, they definitely are making good money, but even you can still see it in their face. Like, they are just like, if something better comes along, they're gonna take it. Granted, you got a few who, they've been with the company now for close to 10 years. And they probably gonna just keep it just because it's steady income. They pretty much know what they're gonna make every month. They got family to feed, and that's it. But then you got people like me, single legally, because I do have a girlfriend. But, from a filing taxes standpoint. But then on top of that, I keep feeling like there's something like white on my lips. I think it's just the shine of it, whatever. But just seeing how much creativeness is in me, and just seeing like, bro, I can dance, I can create artistically, like graphic design, you know, 2D, 3D modeling, animation. I mean, like, bro, like, I'm literally so freaking creative. And I see so many creatives that have to, focus more on something that has nothing to do with what they do. Now, granted, I will say what I do does have to do with what I do, only because sales is in everything. Literally. Even you having a girlfriend, sales is everything. Like, in the scheme of like how you sell yourself to a job, in the sense of like, hey, this is why you should hire me, or in the sense of like, you know, having to negotiate, even when it comes down to, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Even when it comes down to like you talking to somebody and y'all debating or arguing or whatever, that sells. You gotta sell your point to them and have them understand why either you're right or why they may have good points, but this is why this reason is actually better or whatever. Everything sells, man. But I'm just like, I think I put my passions on the back burner for so long, just due to just wanting to make sure the bills were paid. And then, you know, I wasn't actually genuinely building my business because of the simple fact that like I just got so focused on the money, I wasn't really focused on serving people. I was just like, man, I'm trying to go, I did want to serve people at the same time, like help people. I don't think my heart was really on serving people, because it's like, hey, even if the money ain't coming in, even if they, as an IVO or independent business owner, even if they're not, doing any PV or whatever, you still gonna, love on them and care for them. And back then I might have said yes, but I don't really think I meant it. Because the whole point of, having the type of business I have, which, independent business owner who's partnered with companies like Amway, Nutrilite, Excess, etc., right? And my mentors, private mentorship group called Leadership Team Development, they essentially showcase how to properly scale it out and actually go over concepts on, time management or time duplication and being better in sales and just overall just serving people. And these are some of the most, like, these people definitely exemplify like rules that I see out of the Bible. Granted, they're not perfect whatsoever, but at the same time, I'm like, if there's any biblical principles that I see that people should follow, some of the people I see that actually exalt those rules the most, and I exalt, but that's not the right word, but the people who perform those biblical principles the most have been like these type of people. And of course, like, people I go to church with stuff as well too, but then I'm like, when it comes to like a mentality of abundance, a mentality of speaking what you want God to do, not only in you but for you, and genuinely having a heart to serve others even if it does not benefit you whatsoever, it has been these type of people, bro. And I thank God for being connected to them. I thank God for my family. I thank God for my girlfriend, my mentors, you know, as they call them, our upline, as far as the people who sponsored us or our mentors, even my cross line, the people who I'm not even, in their group whatsoever, but they still see me as a person. It cut me off before I was done because my phone ended up getting full of storage. I'm about to go in this Sheets real quick. Probably just go in and use the restroom real quick. But yeah, man. I lucky don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Just in terms of wanting to chase my dreams and things of that nature. Just realizing like I got a lot of talent, I can't waste it. How you doing?
Damn, this is my shoes making all that noise. That's my shoes making all that noise.
Thought about getting that little mixed berry parfait, but nah, not right now. I need to get to this little 9 o'clock appointment I just set this morning. My bad, y'all ain't see that. I'm gonna edit that out. But yeah, hold on. I don't know what that is I'm smelling out here. It smells very fruity, like pineapple. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, in terms of just feeling like I've overstayed my welcome. Just understanding that, like, in the terms of following your dreams, that doesn't mean that, like, yeah, I definitely want to go all in with everything I'm doing in terms of my dreams and goals and things of that nature, from my business to dancing to creating videos for YouTube like I'm doing right now. I think my biggest issue really is, also having that feeling of like, well, dang, what about like, even with my job or with any job I work for that matter, because whenever I do find the next one, I'm just like, bro, like, because I know even like the last like service manager I had, for instance, like, he knew I wasn't gonna be here long. He saw all the ambition I had and stuff. Like, he's like, JB, I know you're not gonna be here long. And it's funny because I run into old employees and stuff like that before. They're like, oh yeah, man, you still with Massey? I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, it's going good, but like deep down, I'm like, great company, great people, but I just always get that feeling like, man, there has to be more. There has to be more. And now I understand what we are searching for, especially like even in business, for instance. Like, I want people who want more out of life, and I'm like, but are they willing to go and do something about it? And it's the same thing I gotta go do. Love y'all.